what's up everyone? Welcome to the very first episode of the Reversal Review featuring three friends. Fauster, Tyrant, and of course I had to give you the right name, right? The number one lab, AutoMattock. Who better to have on this? How are you doing, AutoMattock?
I'm doing quite fine and dandy. I'm very happy to be here. What's going on, folks?
All good, man. Listen, that's gonna be a lot of fun. Let's welcome, obviously everyone. Man like Tyrant, of course. Do I have to introduce you? I don't really. What's up, Tyrant? How many hours have you played today?
Hey, definitely got a good couple hours in earlier, closing in on that master rank. So, yeah, I can finally become a sweat, you know. But now, just really enjoying the game. Like it's amazing. So, the more the better.
Yeah. How about you, Foster? What's your rank? We expose people here.
Oh, I didn't even start a ranked yet, unfortunately. I swear, I barely have time to play ranked recently, so I'm just like doing the world tour and playing with a friend, just getting the hand out of the game, and that's it, basically. But I'm having so much fun.
I like that. As long as you have fun, that's the one. Don't have to constantly rinse rank. Did you reach master yet, AutoMattock?
I'm nearing 30,000 at this point.
All right.
Playing the same 5 people over and over again.
Yeah, that's like. Did you get this, Tyrant? The matchmaking.
I heard about this. Yeah, no, I think that it's like the game tries to only match masters with other masters, and obviously there's not that many yet.
Yeah.
So it just like puts you with like the same people. Unfortunately, which I hope they fix at some point or add more ranks above master. You know what I mean?
I mean, considering Mr. Crimson is already at like 50k, I think you need ranks over master, bro.
Yeah, that can't be the highest.
I like that it encourages you to pick up other characters and also play people in custom rooms rather than just grind rank over and over again. So it's cool.
Yeah, we'll see how it's because of this. But let's talk about the review, guys. What is the review for the people who are just joining? Shout out to all of you guys in the chat, of course, joining us today for our first review. The review is, as it says, a review of all the tech that we have found on Street Fighter that was posted on Twitter. Every week, we'll try to pretty much compile all of the clips that we see on Twitter that are interesting, and then we learn together about every character, about everything. I have a whopping 100 clips to share today, so I hope you guys are ready. In this 100 clips, there's only one Guile clip because no one cares about Guile. I'm sorry.
Everyone moved to Dee Jay already.
And I have a good amount of Dee Jay clips, and we'll run following this system. We start with system mechanics kind of tweets, and then we'll go like character by character, and then we finish with a couple highlights. I have a couple fun clips to showcase for you guys. So do I have 100 tabs? Not yet. I think I'll put like 25 and I'll like open them slowly but surely. So let's start with the big tabs. Let's go right there. You can see the tabs. My CPU looks fine. I'm still alive. I'm still good. I'm good. PC surviving. So let's start with the very first one. Very simple, but good to watch a bit. Wolfgang just was sharing a couple of ideas to have drive impact size switch combo. Very important if you want to just reclaim the corner. That's a couple ideas. Not necessarily optimal, but I do believe that maybe every character can do that with a jump in like this. That's kind of the idea.
I guess for some characters they need to spend more meter than others, it looks like. Like Luke, for example, he has to do, he's got to spend 3 drive gauges to do that.
Yeah. And of course you have Ken who can just corner to corner you anyway, but for most characters, that's kind of a good thing if you can reclaim the corner just from this situation. Obviously, worth the corner. Would you say worth the corner, AutoMattock, in this situation?
Depends on the character, how much resources they spend, what kind of mix-up they get. Like, for example, Ryu, if Ryu does level 3, he's back to +8 and into neutral. So maybe it's better to do something that gives you more corner carry, and maybe you end up in the middle of the screen, but you save your meter, and then the next thing that you do will put them in the corner. But I mean, maybe you don't do level 2 instead. You just do a side switch and then continue from there without using level 3.
Yeah.
But it looks good for the the video part to end with the super.
Yeah.
But the thing I like about this video is that it's encouraging that creative thought process. Like, is it good for my character to do this kind of thing?
Yeah. It's not designed to show you the optimal, obviously, but it's just these are ways to just reclaim the corner quite easily from there.
Yeah. He actually put that in the video as well. That's good. Like, because some characters are going to have to spend more than others.
Yeah.
Which is, you got to think about it. Is it worth it? You know, is it worth just going for back throw here instead and getting like, you know, consistent damage? Or I don't know. It's interesting, and that's what's great about this game though. Is like, you know, it does allow for things like this. Oh look, yeah, back throw here.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, plenty of ways.
Yeah,
Marisa is a good example where a back throw would be good because when she dashes up, she gets a really strong ulti.
Yeah.
Between forward heavy kick and command grab, so I can just do that and save all the meter. But I mean, just with another character, you might get a lot of damage, ulti, and the corner. Because the corner is definitely worth thinking about. If you can get the corner at some cost, yeah, why not? Especially this character, Kimberly.
Oh my god.
I am 100% getting the corner. Like, I am not getting away. You are back to the corner and have fun. But obviously, you know, like, couple concepts there shared by Wolfgang. Not necessarily the optimal, but a good one for you guys to check. Next one.
Definitely.
Yep.
Just a quick extra thing. I've got to say, I think that's the first Wolfgang video I've ever seen with no Blanka.
That's what. You're right. There's no Blanka. How did he do so many characters with not Blanka? He's hiding tech. He's definitely hiding tech.
First nationals.
Shout out to Wolfgang, man. Much love to him. Do make sure you guys follow him if you are looking for more tech. Speaking of tech monster, Javits showing us that the low attacks, they don't air reset in SF6, right? So you could potentially get a huge trip guard combo depending on like specific situations. And I'm wondering if this could be huge because if you're able to low profile and get an actual combo of this, that can be huge, man.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of people maybe haven't actually labbed options off of like punish counter low attacks because that's not really the common go-to.
Yeah.
So you can probably get some really funky stuff with a bunch of characters here.
Yeah.
I think this is excellent. It also depends on the character. I tried messing around with this with Marisa, but she's too tall and her walk speed's a bit too slow to really walk under. And her crouching light kick, if I did get a punish counter off of it, I don't get anything really good.
Exactly.
But like Ryu seems to be doing quite good, and this addresses the issue that Ryu has with sometimes his uppercuts don't go the right way. Maybe you don't have a convenient anti-air as soon as they jump over you with the character that you're playing. So maybe you can walk under and hit a crouching light kick. Parry is also considerable when it comes to cross-ups like this, but you would get more damage out of this if it's not scaled like a parry would be. Perfect parry.
Yeah, if your character doesn't have a dragon punch, this is probably super useful. But yeah, it does depend on like the character height and things like that. Like you said, AutoMattock, like Mr. Crimson did tweet that like Dhalsim, for example, he might struggle in these situations. So perfect parry might be a good shout, but you never know what he might also get off of a low attack like this. So this could be useful for characters that don't have like good anti-air options for cross-ups, you know what I mean?
That makes me curious about Dhalsim. If he slides under, if you do it soon enough and you have enough time, can you punish counter after the slide? I don't know what slides he got in this game, but something with good recovery. So that could be a possibility.
Yeah, looking forward to see this optimized, obviously. Shout out to man like Javis. I think we have a couple more Javis tech a bit later, because if you don't follow Javis, you should.
Yeah, Street Fighter tech, man.
Constantly delivers, man. Constantly delivers. Next one, which is just Ending Walker showing a very simple resource management for drive rush, right? Obviously, you can do an empty drive rush, which is you hold the parry and then you dash. That uses about 1.5 bars. If you do it perfectly, you use a bit less bar.
Yeah, it's like 1.3, like 1.2, 1.3 if you do it like that.
So yeah.
But yeah, if you do the perfect input, it will cost exactly 1 bar.
Yep.
And I think it's going to be the important, right? Drive
that.
optimization.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to this game, resource management is super, super important. So this kind of thing is... The timing is not even hard either. Like, it's once you've got it down, it's really easy. So
yeah,
it's what the difference between like having a bar or not. So
exactly. Yeah, especially when it comes down to those situations where it's like, oh god, like you've got like less than 2 bars left. It starts to get really sketchy. So you want to be really optimal with that.
Yeah, I want to see a bit of this. I'm guilty of sometimes going the easy way and holding and dash. I need to get used to this one.
You can get this out of like other options as well. Like if you've already done a move, you just hold the buttons and then you just do the dash.
Yeah.
Like say for example you get a knockdown on a special and you want to do immediate timing this, like you just hold the buttons and just do your dash on recovery.
All right, you can actually just hold the buttons and mash dash and you get it pretty consistently.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, one to train, man. If you don't have that down SF6, you might struggle. Shout out to Ending Walker for this one. Up next, it is just to show that drive rush specials, they will autocorrect. Did you know that? I actually did not.
Okay, I didn't know that either.
The normals don't autocorrect, the specials do.
Yeah, I saw Angry Bird actually do something like with a normal with like crouching light, so that his character turns around and he can anti-air with like another normal. But I didn't know that specials just turn you around. That's pretty cool. Yeah, cool. I mean, for Chun-Li, it's an easy input. You're right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I want to know, like, if it autocorrects with a DP, do you input the DP facing right or facing left?
That's what I'm saying, because Chun-Li is just down, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, if Sagat could do this in Street Fighter V, he would dash under them and then uppercut the other. He would turn around and uppercut the wrong way anyways.
Yeah, but that would mean Sagat might be decent. And they didn't want that, did they?
He will auto-incorrect. This is what Sagat would do. Just to mock it. Posting
Bad
this
memories.
one. And like, okay, on this. Up next, an important and technical run, right? The parry drive rush option select. So if you do a parry, forward plus DI and forwards, you pretty much get multiple situations covered. See, so it doesn't come out on perfect parry.
Yeah. Okay. I've seen this used in other ways as well, but this is very useful.
And on whiff, you have the drive rush coming out, so you could whiff punish stuff with this.
Mm.
So you get either a drive reversal coming out, a whiff punish drive rush, or nothing if it's a perfect parry.
That's smart.
A good one. That's
good against Honda, I think, as well.
Yep, I actually have a clip of Crimson trying it on Honda right after.
Oh, nice.
I just like to see all of the buttons from Goichi being like, I'm gonna option select 75 things right now. How many buttons he presses?
The drive rush adds 11 frames of startup to whatever move you're doing. So if that lines up with the recovery of whatever they whiff, then like guarantees punishes it, then that's really good. I do suspect that if they whiff a like a light or a medium normal and it has less recovery, then the drive rush wouldn't be as guaranteed. But it's overall really good.
I want to see this used in match. Another tech from parry. This one is cool. So it's JB showing that one thing you could do is if you hold the parry and you press down before doing a dash, it inputs half of the super. So you can just do one quarter circle after and get a super to punish a fireball.
Wow, how lenient is that? Let me see the inputs.
Let's take a look.
Ah, okay. It looks
cool.
like, it looks like he's. Interesting.
Thought he didn't hit 2 down inputs. That would have been like, whoa, wait a minute. But it looks like both photo circles are in there.
Yeah, it looks like he has like it looks like it's literally down, forward, and then quarter circle forward.
Yeah,
so he actually misses.
Yeah.
He actually misses a quarter input there, but still, like, this is sick. Like, that's useful.
Diagonal.
Yeah.
You don't need one of the diagonals for supers. You can do circles with down forward and then a quarter circle forward, or the other way around.
Oh right, gotcha.
All right. So yeah, that's actually kind of cool, right? You only have that one, and I mean that will always look sick in match if you're able to like pull this in match, like come out.
Hurtbox extensions in this game, by the way, on fireballs are huge.
Yeah,
bro.
They go so far.
Fireball hurtboxes are massive on the
hands
character.
are up there.
Yes. I remember I've seen some crazy stuff with fireballs getting punished.
Yeah, love to see it, man. This always looks hype as well. Up next, we have, I opened this one twice, but this is Mr. Crimson showing an application of that perfect parry OS, right? So you try to OS Honda in there, so you might have the drive reversal there, or the perfect parry, so a good way to potentially cover and not be annoyed by butt slam too much.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that from that angle. As far as Honda,
See, the first thing you told me when you joined the voice chat is I'm trying to figure out Honda stuff. There you go.
yeah, that was my notes for today. Did a full hour-long session of dealing with headbutts and butt slams.
Yeah.
But I was considering just parrying, and then he's not in range for grab after the butt slam, unless he does the light version.
Yeah.
But I didn't think about using the drive reversal just to completely reset neutral.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I like it or not, but I'm gonna think about it.
Yeah, I think this is a definite character basis as well. Like for characters like Dhalsim that pushes Honda away, you know, to a space where he wants to be. Or if you're a character like Jamie, you might get a free drink on this. Like this is definitely a character by character thing, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think every character will want to do this though.
For sure.
But,
like for example, Guile and Dhalsim and Dee Jay, they creating space for those characters is more valuable for someone than like maybe Manon or Marisa.
that's what I'm saying. Like two stocks, like 2 drive gauges as well for this. It's good, but you have to weigh up the the risk reward, or not even the risk, like the reward for spending 2 bars. You know.
Yeah.
So basically, what it does is it cancels out the drive reversal if you get the perfect parry. You can still input it, but it won't happen.
Because the slowdown is so long, right, that it just doesn't come out in the slowdown.
So it's a win-win for like Sim and zoners.
I like this. Shout out to Mr. Crimson. And speaking of parry, this one is actually interesting. You should not tap parry out of block stun. You should hold parry. And let's check why. Because apparently crouching medium kick might come out in these situations. This is very interesting. I've never like seen exactly this.
Oh yeah. Standard. Like.
So if you want to parry after you block something, hold that parry button.
Yeah. Of course. It will come out frame 1.
Yeah, which is quite cool because if you tap and release, you get a couple situations where instead of having a parry, a move comes out.
That's why if you play, this tech's useful. This is also useful. Like if you're playing against someone that does like those fake jab strings, like they mash jab in block strings.
Yep.
Like as pressure, you can just hold parry, and you might, you more often than not, you're going to get the perfect parry because they're going to be like minus and trying to jab you. So
I like
this. Seems like bug territory. Is what the video is trying to communicate is how when you tap parry, it can give you a normal instead of the parry.
Yeah, that's weird.
Counter hit.
Yeah.
You get counter hit instead of actually a parry, which is it's intuitive to tap parry for perfect parry because you want to time it correctly. But what you should be doing is holding parry at the right time.
So I think it might be.
Like it may be a bug.
That might be the explanation, right? There is no buffer for drive parry. So if you tap parry before you're out of block stun, what's in the buffer comes out, and the game considers this medium kick. I mean, that's probably this. The parry does not go in the SF6 buffer.
Like bug territory to me.
Yeah.
Or maybe they're trying to get you to hold parry instead, which is like feels like a unnecessary execution thing.
Yeah, I agree.
There's definitely some weird stuff going on with the inputs in SF6.
Yeah.
Like there's like there's too many reports of it. I've noticed some weird stuff as well. Like so hopefully they look into that.
Yeah, for sure. More parry stuff. This time with the diaphone. So diaphone is showing that you can actually kind of Kara cancel into a parry during a super flash. Even if you've committed to a normal, if the super flash comes out and you parry, the normal is actually cancelled into a super. And that's kind of sick. So watch, yeah? See, like, she started the crouch medium, but she still parries. So I think if you look at, like, this frame, yeah, she's definitely starting something. See, like...
Yep. I love this today.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is 0 frame cancel.
So is it literally first frame it starts to happen? You can only do it then?
If both characters are at even and the screen freeze and the normal happen at the same time, you can basically Kara that normal into parry. You're Karaing the parry. So after the screen freeze happens, you have a lot more time to Kara, so you cancel into it. So it's like you would probably do it just in case. You could also cancel into super or EX reversal that has invincibility.
Can you Kara cancel into anything then?
What's that?
You can Kara cancel into anything then, not just parry.
You can Kara cancel into drive impact, specials, supers, and that's as far as I know. Maybe there's something else. But Street Fighter V had the same thing with 0 frame cancels. They were not often used. In this game, everybody has a 4 frame. So being even is even for everybody. In Street Fighter V, you had 3 frame normals, 4 frame normal characters. So being even, you can do a 0 frame setup, but it was oftentimes just too much. The juice wasn't worth the squeeze. But this looks pretty cool with parry is always available unless you're burnt out.
Yeah, I like that.
It essentially means you can they waste their super and you gain drive gauge essentially, so why not?
Yeah, I like that. Couple more system stuff, and this time it's Angry Bird showing another way of deleting Honda, which I kind of like, which is simply, you know, he whiffs an anti-drive rush.
Yeah.
So what he does there, right, is he does an anti-drive rush, he does crouching light punch to stop the driver so it doesn't run too far, and then goes for a combo.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. Yeah, this is sick.
Oh,
I don't know how consistent that's going to be though.
Aliun was saying that you might, so because Honda can use different, you know, strength of butt slam, Honda can kinda read this by using the shorter one.
Yeah, like this is sick, but I don't know how consistent this will be.
it seems like he recovers in time enough to be able to block it and recognize it, especially because the screen freeze on the drive rush. You could recognize like where they're gonna land and if you're gonna be able to punish it on the way back. So I would definitely hold on to this. This is a good tool.
Yeah.
Definitely per character. I don't think every character drive rush their hitbox is the same. I think Dee Jay can actually go under fireballs with his drive rush. I think I've seen that against JP.
Yeah.
So like maybe with Marisa, I'll be too high in the air, but yeah, I like that. That's a good approach to the butt slam.
You wanna to try? Shout outs to Angry Birds. For this one, up next is a classic, a fighting games classic, really. You can cancel pre-jump frames in SF6.
Okay. So is she doing what? Jump, command, grab?
Yeah.
Jump, grab? Okay.
This is quite cool. They can get away.
Yeah.
Ooh,
This is useful.
I don't know how many pre-jump frames are in this game. I think Zangief has more pre-jump frames, so potentially, if there is something cool that he can do with it to avoid throws and also super jump or just jump cancel into something that would be grabs, might be useful for him. But there's a lot of active frames on throws in Street Fighter V, 3 I believe. So that makes it even harder to layer your jump to where the startup of your jump is on top of those active frames, so that you can avoid it. And then you gotta cancel it correctly too.
Yeah.
These are very tough to pull off.
This is the same as SF5, like Abigail and Honda. Abigail and Birdie had more pre-jump frames, so their like jump command grabs were even scarier because they got more time to do it. But yeah, I need to actually look into like all that kind of stuff. I don't really know that yet in this game, like the pre-jump frames, stuff like that.
So Moneybag is saying that it's 4 frames pre-jump and Lily and Gif have 5.
Oh, Lily has 5? Okay, that's a bit...
So basically, White Cyan, what is happening there is that you input your special, but you finish with the jump input, so you finish with high. And it will put you in a pre-jump frame, which is a frame where you cannot get thrown because you're in the air technically. But you can still input a normal. So that's why she gets the command grab. She was supposed to get thrown, and instead the command grab comes out.
The best one is Hugo in Third Strike.
Yeah.
You can get giant palm bomber and it punishes grabs. It's sick. And he has like 8 super jump frames or something like that. It's not that bad to do.
Yeah.
He's a hefty boy.
Big boy. That was a pretty cool one. This one, I have 2 more system mechanics before we go to characters. The first one is a cross-up visualization showing that it's like the point to get a cross-up is a bit further in this game. So the first one counts the cross-up, and this one actually does not. That is a problem.
Wow.
Hasn't crossed over enough.
That's weird.
That's weird.
That is so strange.
That's like SF4.
So basically, if you get a cross-up, but you're still close enough to the character, even though you're behind, it's not a cross-up. That is strange.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I wonder if you can provide some like messed up setup with this one. Like.
Yeah.
It makes me suspect that they anticipated parry used as an anti-jump-in tool sometimes, especially against cross-ups.
Yeah. It might become like so that people going for cross-ups like this just won't press a button and then just start punish throwing the people using parry. You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of mad. It's an interesting little visualization of this one. And last but not least, this is like well known by a lot, but I just wanted to mention it is just like health values in the game, right? So everyone knows like everyone has 10k except Honda and Marisa being 10.5 and Zangief being 11, because there used to be the assumption that everyone would have the same life, but not. Zangief will actually punch you up.
Yeah,
You can,
I wonder how that affects gut scaling if that even is a thing in this game. Because if you had gut scaling, it's a higher percentage when they're lower health. That 1100 or 11,000 health would mean a lot more with the guts.
Yeah.
But that's not a thing in this game. I don't think so.
Not
It doesn't
as
seem
far
like
as-
it's a whole lot more.
That's true.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
No, a clean one. So with this, moving away from the system mechanics, and now I'm gonna go from character to character. And because they're in alphabetical order, quick pop quiz. What's the first character in alphabetical order in SF6? Who answers first?
Blanka.
Nice. Tyrant knows his alphabet. Blanka! Let us start with Blanka. Simple, you can duck the eyes.
Yeah, this has happened to me, bro. I hate
Same.
it.
I hate it. Why?
Of course you can. Why not?
Oh, look at him.
We
I-
eat
Howard
for-
Crouch is real.
I wonder when you are actually in a crouching state that goes under, like if it's on the first frame, third, fourth, fifth, and how reactable it is to do this, because that may be better in some situations than actually getting the punish counter. Maybe it opens up different punish options. Or if you
Yeah.
don't, if you're in burnout, then it's, you don't have it, so it's excellent.
Definitely. Blanka is there. The second one is a little combo into cross up for Blanka. If you want some mix, his wake up pressure is kind of nice.
Ugh.
Like, hey!
Jesus.
So even though like these are scary, parry exists in this game, right? So
Yeah.
It's about
Like-
burnout, though.
True.
in burnout you are getting hit by this 100%, man.
There's no chance. You can play 100 games of Blanka and still be like, oh, you found something new, huh? That's where you just put that in there? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And I think that move is good at burning you out, too. What is it, this level 2?
Yeah, it's a scary one. Like any Blanka ball, it takes off a lot of your. If you try and block it, it takes a lot of drive gauge.
I played against Seth Law's Blanka recently, and that character does not have to be zany at all. He could play really solid in this game.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
he does. He's I feel like he's still underused, but he's definitely scary. More from Blanka. This is a string from Apology Man, right? Showing it's a block string. It's a kind of block string that puts the opponent in burnout if you happen to block for too long. So the bot is set to parry out of this, and this is what happens.
It's not even in burnout.
And now he is after blocking for too long.
Yeah, that
How long?
electricity stand medium kick. Electricity is all the true string, isn't it?
Oh. I'm sure there's a way you can drive reversal out of it, but I'm also sure there's a way Blanka can bait your drive reversal and then punish it.
So this happens. If you do the wrong drive reversal. Oh, sorry.
Exactly. Yep, there it is.
And there is a true there is another version that he posted. I think it's a bit later in my list, I believe. Yeah. This one instead is a command throw trap because we like command throws. Everyone's a grappler in this game.
Jeez.
So that's pretty much. Is that unblockable?
What am I even seeing there? Like,
So see,
Oh my
it will cover a
God.
drive impact. It will cover a parry.
I want to say that's unblockable.
it might be because, yeah,
How do you escape this?
because the Blanka-chan though doesn't give like any block stun. It looks like.
So this is jump, and Blanka-chan will actually hit you.
You probably got a perfect parry Blanka-chan and then jump away.
Yeah,
That's kind of mad.
that's cheap. I'm mashing DP. I don't care.
I mean, at least he only has 3 puppets. At least.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
can't do that.
He
forever.
only gets 3 of these around. Thank God, you know. Right?
I thought those reset after each round. I hope they do at this point.
Yeah.
Or they carry over the rounds when you lose them. I think that's the case.
Yeah.
Do they? You know, I think. Wait, he doesn't get 3 at the start of each round. I don't even know.
I think he gets 3 and then they're for the whole match.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay.
I thought that was a recharge.
I hope I'm not making that up.
Well, good! Good ending.
I haven't tested it myself.
So this
Heard it.
is the gapless version of the string. Of the string apology man showed earlier. You know, one of the little good luck moments.
Nah, kill it with fire. Get rid of it.
Ooh.
That's probably guaranteed too. That's probably a DI that doesn't have enough of a gap that you can do anything about it. You have to super between that. If you don't got it, you just get cooked.
But if you crouch block there, you actually get an extra frame, right?
Yeah, I've seen people put videos where you crouch block this and you can get out of it because it takes a bit longer for the up ball to get to you, so you have like a little bit more time.
But mildly fake news.
Yeah, true. Like it's still gonna hit you, and you're still gonna like get smoked by it. So
Yeah. It's not gonna be an easy one. Up next is we have seen this one already. All right, more Blanka sequences. Just like
Great. Hey, this show's fun. Thanks for having me.
I love it, man. Look at this.
Big nerd.
oh my god.
No, not like that, man. I found a block stun infinite in cross tag with Blanka. That is more scary. I don't like that.
Why? All of the mixes were insane in the sequence.
Bro, they gave all these. They gave all the mash inputs as like normal commands now. It just opened up the Pandora's box of chaos.
This one's mad. This one will hit 100% anyone, man. Like,
Yeah.
so if you like a long sequence for Blanka, I have another one.
No, not on my girl, man. Don't do it on Marisa.
Listen.
Yeah, she's gonna get bodied. I'm sorry, bro.
Marisa, please. Please, no. Oh, this is a match too? No.
I swear in SF5 he couldn't do that one where he goes forward and then back. I knew he could go like kind of all over the place, but I didn't know he could do that.
That is so good, man.
That might be new.
This is the second round too. It seems like it's not even that hard to access.
Yeah.
No.
Like being able to do this. Oh.
Yeah, level 2
Oh,
Blanka is cheap, man.
that sequence is mad, man. The overheads, boom, into the mix. Now it's mad.
At least you could parry that.
Yeah. I think always remember that parry exists.
I also think this game, Rainbow Ball's weird. Like, if you block it, it doesn't bounce away.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he just, boom, it just stays on you. Like, because I was like, right, I'm going to block this, and then I'm going to punish, and then he was still on me. I was like, oh, okay.
My god.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, I was like, get away from me.
It's not an EX, you didn't glow.
One more Blanka, and this one is actually quite interesting, right? So you get the mix,
Oh,
the
of course,
cross up on the
you know.
He's hurt, man.
But this is from like any drive rush, right? So this is a good luck. You know, you start from anti-drive rush into low, and this is what you get hit by. Do you guys have enough Blanka?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes me think, but I'll let it go.
Yeah. Do we
I don't wanna
move?
do that.
I'm gonna keep
know
the
we got-
I'm gonna keep the alphabet quiz. Who comes after Blanka?
Cammy, I guess.
Charlie.
Cammy!
Yeah.
Nice one. Let's move to Cammy. Cammy! Safe jump set up into a corner carry.
Yeah, 42,
Like
that's
this.
safe jump territory.
Yeah, nice.
Did I get
Did I see, like, in this game, you can't safe jump moves with armor? Or is that fake news?
Both.
Yeah, okay.
If you do it against Honda with heavies, it doesn't work. If you do it
Oh,
with
so
lights,
mediums or
Sure.
lights. Okay.
yeah. That's just EX headbutt with Honda. That's all I've tested. I don't know about anything else.
Okay.
Interesting. So yeah, you get corner carry plus a safe jump. That's key tech. More set play because you know Cammy. This is a hooligan set play. So you get this version, and I know you can parry a lot, but you can't parry this one because it's a strike throw.
Yeah, okay, interesting.
I think one of the keys to unlocking Cammy's potential is hooligan like this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of people
I
think you
agree.
don't have good damage, but it's probably the mix-ups you get off of this that compensate for it.
And she can
I
kind of
know
loop
it's-
into it.
I know it's risky as hell as well, but like, does this grab crouches or no?
It doesn't, but she has an overhead that you also can't react to.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like you could probably wake up. I don't know if this is in this Street Fighter game, if there's always a standing frame when you wake up, because it was like that in previous games. But you in SF4, I know at least, you could wake up with a crouching jab and it would make you crouch on the first frame.
Supposed to
So
crouch.
yeah, to force the crouching state. So I don't know if in this game, if that exists or not. But obviously that's risky because she can just do her kick move anyway.
Mhm.
So,
I think it
yeah.
does because there's setups that you can do that are like you hit an air jump normal immediately and it hits them on their standing frame. That also exists in this game.
Yeah, okay. So that must, yeah. Because I know like in SF4, like Hakan had some stupid stuff, but
So what's the
Um,
escape to this then, aside from guessing strike or throw? Can you delay back jump?
Maybe-
It looks meaty
I
at
guess
throw,
you
so
mash uppercuts. It looks like it's really reactable, but I don't know if there's an answer to uppercuts as well.
yeah.
yeah, both of the options might lose to DP.
Yeah. What if you don't have a DP?
And have fun.
See?
Hope you've got level 1.
So some of us are not blessed like
Well,
that.
you don't need drive gauge to have an invincible uppercut. You can still use like life punch uppercut with Ryu, and it might work. But a character like mine, Marisa, her uppercut's probably too slow.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you know Cammy is gonna mix people up. More Cammy. This time it's a bit of a damage for a character who has been kind of seen as lower damage. It's about 5k something. From punish counter. Obviously lots of resources, but solid to kill.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna kill, then just spend everything. You know?
Yeah. It's good to have, you know, these max damages. Obviously a lot of characters do more. Is Cammy the lowest damage input overall, output overall?
Maybe. I don't really know.
We need to see. She looks a bit behind in terms of damage, right?
Mm.
And up next, more mix from Cammy. So this one again is a spin knuckle. Take a look.
Side switch. Oh!
Ooh.
Yo.
Interesting.
And this training mode is so good. You can just test things so easily. You don't gotta.
This beat
You don't gotta
throws.
fight against a countdown timer to do the reversal you want.
Yeah, you got so much. It's just so good.
So this beat throws, it like avoids 4 frames on wake up. Probably gets away from drive impact. I guess you would have to hold parry for a while to parry this, so quite good. I like this. And that is done for Cammy. I'm gonna give you the alphabet question, but there's a trap on this one, right? Who's the next character in the alphabet?
I would say
DJ.
DJ, yeah.
Okay, but it's DJ, but there is another character that I could put between Cammy and DJ.
We're going on a first name basis, or what's the trick here?
The custom character. You can actually do an infinite
Oh, geez.
with custom. So
Oh.
if you pick Jamie's style, you pick a Sonic Boom on modern control, so it's easy, perfect booms, and you have to make the character as small as possible. And this is an infinite.
I was waiting for something like this to be discovered because, like, think of all the movesets you can combine that like technically were not supposed to go together. You know what I mean? Like,
It's
This character
Mugen.
looks
I
like
love
they
it.
would have an infinite.
So there you go, Foster. You're playing World Tour. I have the cheat for you.
Perfect, thank you. But I didn't find Jamie yet, unfortunately, so I can't do that still.
As soon as you get Jamie, you know what to do. Easy way to grind for these costumes, you know. That's the one. There is Chun-Li indeed on Moon Life, but I actually did not get a single video on Chun-Li this week. So, I don't know. Chun-Li gets no love so far. We can fix that for next week, you know, but for now,
wow.
we are moving to a character with a
people
lot
are-
of tech.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, DJ. It starts. I'm not gonna say anything, just watch.
Oh, stop.
Oh, I saw this. Yeah, this is cursed. Look at this.
Why can't he do both
Don't
sides?
do that. Don't do that. Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna be real. When I saw that, I didn't understand a single thing. I don't know why it's turning around sometimes. Why it like, I don't
Yeah.
understand. I
He's
don't.
doing he's doing this the sway move that like pushes him back, but because he's using a forward momentum, like the drive rush, it slides him forward slightly, so the game just gets fucking confused. And then he's doing like it puts him technically in front of the character, but then he's jumping backwards technically. So yeah, it's really weird. This is actually sick tech though, to be honest.
I like.
I wonder how effective it is against the recover in place, but otherwise.
Yeah, true. Yeah, recover in place might smoke this.
Yeah, well, I see. I mean, it's Viryu. You know, Viryu is one of the guys who will put so much tech out on this. Yep. But before we continue with the DJ, a very quick one, because I know that a man like Tyrant has to run out real quick. Tyrant, unfortunately, you won't get to see your favorite character JP after. But don't worry, because all of this goes on YouTube, right?
No way. Yes, I will be getting all these on YouTube, like very soon, guys. So if you did miss anything, then you can catch the VOD there. But yeah, man, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really enjoying this. This was a lot of fun. I wish I could stick around for longer, but yeah, I'll be here. I'll be here next week. This has been awesome, man. Like, thanks for joining us, AutoMattock, and you guys watching on the stream. Please enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time. So I'm out.
Talk to you soon, Tyrant.
See you guys.
And now we move to 3. There can only remain 1.
Oh.
It's a battle royale for today. Let's go back.
Out so I can take Tyrant's position.
Yeah. Listen, you're a well-known Rumbleverse player, right? You're good at battle royales.
Like that video game. Pretty good.
I miss Rumbleverse, man. I'm sad. Next is DJ. So, shout out to Jump, obviously. Will it kill? Right? I want the chat to tell me, yeah. Will it kill?
That's DJ's drive impact, right?
I saw the clip. I can't tell. I saw it.
Ah, you saw it.
DJ
Okay.
did it later. Why wouldn't kill? He's got level 3.
Let's continue. So you actually see, because the combo is sick, man.
Oh.
You can reset this.
Maybe level 3, yeah.
That is so sick. This is a Tekken combo, man. Look at the juggles.
Oh, it did. That's sick.
That's so sick.
The thing that I'm glad with that combo is like I completely gave up on DJ as soon as I've seen that super that you need to put the button, to push the button in rhythm. I'm terrible with the rhythm game. I gave up, but now I can see it has potential even if you missed it.
the true American reset, the original. Except this one is it's a combo. I love it, man.
Super is really sick. Once you initiate the first note, the rest of them aren't so bad. It kind of feels like when a note pops up, you press a button.
I agree.
But
Like,
yeah, it's not like what is it? Geese's the I can't remember the name of it. He has it in CVS2 and Tekken where you can stop it midway and combo off of it.
yeah, and that's like when I was trying this one, I had the same experience, right? It took me ages to get the first notes. As soon as I got the first note, I got all of them. Like, it's just the first is weird because the rhythm is a bit strange.
Yeah, it's a bit of a delay on the last note, but other than that, it's not that bad.
Yeah, alright. So shout out to Spabrog for this one. Up next is a slides conversion in the corner, because of course DJ gets crazy anti-airs. Imagine jumping and getting hit by all of this.
Yeah, that's great. Solid.
6k of an anti-air. Because you try to jump out of the corner. That's crazy.
Lot.
That's
I wonder
crazy.
how consistent that is though, because it makes me wonder if the height during their jump when you hit them, if that can mess up the combo in any way. If it has to be deep, shallow. But if that's consistent, it looks like you need the corner as well.
This one's the corner, but don't worry, I have Don't worry! I got the mid-screen version.
Hot dog.
There you go. You know, you don't need that many juggles, you can still go for mid-screen.
This character is sick.
Did you still give up from DJ Fauster?
Actually, he's one of the coolest characters in the whole game. To be fair, that's why I'm so mad. I didn't get the right timing of the stuff, but I'll try again.
He's cool, man. He's cool. More DJ stuff. This time a little two-touch, because that's what we like, you know. We don't like to do many openings. You know, if you get punish counter, that's GG's.
That's gonna kill. Yeah. It's below half of the drive gauge bar, and oftentimes that's when level 3s kill.
It's kind of mad. I feel like two-touching in a game like I said, like Street Fighter, is so scary. So you get the first opening, and then
on throws is especially terrifying in this game.
Yeah. Look at this, man.
Oh.
And have you seen, like, DJ was so close? He really looked like he was on info range as well.
There's the crouch medium kick looked like it separated the characters a little bit.
Yeah. But, you know, shout out to Talios for this one. Talios is like a huge... I met Talios to Dragon Ball because he's one of the biggest like lab monsters on Dragon Ball, and it looks like he's gonna do the same on Street Fighter, which I like, because I like fighting tech. Up next, more DJ. Side switch into safe jump, because why not? Done.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
That is clean, man.
It makes sense. So that means his fake up kick has the same or similar landing recovery as regular jumps, but it's also a smaller jump. So he probably gets 2 types of safe jumps. Regular safe jump and with the light kick, up kick. That looks easy to get to.
That looks easy. So if he gets any opening, you know, from the corner, he just gets like automatic pressure.
That's probably below plus 42. Plus 42 is what a lot of characters get safe jumps with. But that's probably like 39 or 40.
Yeah. That is clean, man. DJ is like super scary. And because he's scary, we're back to Talios with a big punish. We try to DP DJ. There we go.
His combo routes are sick.
That's so good, man.
Oh, the level 2?
Yep. You don't go for a level 3 punish. It's 5.2k.
I mean, it's like corner to corner, so that's good.
That's so crazy. Yeah, like DJ won't stop.
A little bit unresourceful getting burnt out, but if it kills,
I mean, if you kill, right?
If the next choice is what kills them, it could be worth it.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy that you can get half of your life, you know, out of this. That's really changed risk reward to me.
And I mean, like being in a burnout state when it is your opponent that is in the corner is less problematic than burning you out while you are in the corner, basically. Because like I feel like being in burnout, the most dangerous place is obviously the corner. So if you have the wall stage to cross over to be back in the corner, I feel like even if you don't kill with the next opening, it's still pretty much okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Like the risk is fine.
DJ is good at controlling the neutral and slowing the pace down a bit, so he can stall until he recovers his burnout.
Yeah. I think it's like my view on burnout is it's okay to go burnout if your character's win condition is staying away. Like if you're JP, Dhalsim and stuff, go on burnout, just get away and like play your zoning game until you get back to the drive rush. Because anyway, you need the life lead to play the efficient game, right? But obviously we'll see. On this, one more from DJ before we move to Dhalsim. And this is, I mean, is this, I know tweets like to say optimal, tries to mild some obviously on this, but I don't like saying optimal week 1 because you never know. But quote unquote optimal for the clickbait. How much can you get mid screen? With level 1, right? 4k? With level 1, that gives you a good situation after, that's quite good. Of any opening. I like that.
Almost with the knockdown on that. It's probably a good knockdown on the level 2, especially when you juggle people in the air, you tend to have a longer knockdown than you usually would, so
yeah.
You'll probably get something with drive rush, meaty drive rush something.
Yeah. Next is our good friend Dhalsim, our enemy. And our friend Momochi, who has been labbing every single character. If you guys want to learn, watch Momochi. Was just labbing a bit of what you can do on air pressure. Why is this cancelable?
You can even TP after that.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot of time. If you look at the space between the yellow on the 2-player frame data, there's a lot of time for them to move.
Yeah.
But it's an option. It's there.
It is mad, but I've seen Mr. Crimson doing a lot of this into teleports. The character is crazy, like to say the least.
Probably use that as a safety net. If your dive head is not well spaced, or if you see that it's not going to hit, you could probably do the airborne version, and maybe they get less of a punish if they punish it.
Yeah, it's the one. And a bit more of sim. So Mr. Crimson says he's still a zoner. Rate the zoning. Look at all that zoning. Look at Luke cleanly being zoned out.
Oh, he was joking. I didn't expect that.
So to be quite honest, I think in SF6 you don't block the teleport, you just parry after that.
Yeah, I see. And man, that's definitely gonna open up. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure he can do like empty teleport and then grab you off the parry. That's the thing there.
So I've seen, because I was seeing Nassim Klo beat Mr. Crimson at Salt Mine last Sunday, and what Nassim was doing is every single time teleport came out, he would just parry. Wouldn't think. So
At least that would make Dhalsim maybe do an empty teleport, and maybe you can punish that because he's thinking about the parry.
Yep. Up next, we are moving to Guile. There's only one tweet, so enjoy if you're a Guile main. Enjoy this one tweet. It's kind of cool. I like the mid-screen kind of loops on this.
That's cool. Oh, nice.
That's cool. I don't know if we could get like 2 reps of this. 1, 2, 3. Then the rep is there.
I don't know. He can get level 1 after the target combo flash kick.
Yeah. That would be too far.
I don't know what reason it is that people aren't playing Guile, because he's still probably one of the best characters.
Because Dee Jay exists.
Dee Jay's more cool.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like everyone wants to try the new character.
Yeah.
Like, Guy is the same since Street Fighter 2, you know, like everyone knows him, so it's like, yeah, nothing much new.
Yeah, that's the one. Well, that's it for Guile.
Damascus, actually, when we were waiting at the beginning, I found the second clip of Guile.
Oh,
and
send
I
me
think
the
it might be interesting. Can I send it to you?
Send me the clip of Guile now. We have a bonus Guile.
We got a bonus one.
Bonus Guile. Oop. Let me get the.
Actually, it's a bit of a system kind of stuff, but Guile's on the screen, so.
Let's see a bit.
Oh yeah. I saw this one earlier today.
That's short Sonic, but why?
I don't know. Like driving around the dry rush Sonic Boom. I don't understand.
I'm not worried about this, but it is interesting why it may be happening.
Exactly.
I suspect that the charge is carrying over through the screen freeze of the dry rush. I don't know how. I gotta sit down and think about it. But how easy is it to do, and how good is it to actually do is another question.
Yeah. The good one. Good finding for a guy. Up next, what do I have? Up next, I do have some Honda. Let's go Honda. We start with crap. I think I saw this one. Yeah, that's the drive rush against Honda. Sorry about that. I have so many clips. I lose myself. Little well known, but good to know. Honda can anti-air you once and put you into the corner. I've seen Nassim Klo doing that in tournament all the time. Like any simple anti-air gets you to the corner. And I think that's scary as hell.
This character is very good.
Yeah.
I'll just say that.
Yeah, definitely is.
I feel like it fits his character, you know, just pushing you away. Yep. It's like, what is martial art is about? Pushing you away, so I feel that makes sense.
Literally his job is to push you out of the zone.
Absolutely. Oh, I just played this Honda player just before this.
Oh, shouts to Olivo out there.
It was one of those matches where when I played Marisa, the wins were even, but I felt like I lost.
Good, but at least it's not the opposite. You know, I like that. It's not like you get destroyed and like I lost, but I actually won in my head. You remain fair. So this one is a little Jamie tech. If you already have 4 drinks with Jamie, level 2 actually replenishes a drive bar. And that I didn't know until Bullstruck showed me. So you can see right now, obviously his bar is quite low. And he wants to get out of the burnouts. So we just use it and check the bar. Done. You're back to full.
Yep.
That's only if you have 4 drinks, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Which
yeah.
is the level 2 really complements him. Really, like when he has 4 drinks, the level 2 becomes excellent because not only do you get drinks back for more like the regular drive gauge, you can get it with the burnout as well.
Yeah.
So if you're like pressuring somebody and then you're low on drive gauge, you could cancel into the level 2 and get your drive gauge back and plus frames.
Oh, nice.
Jamie also has okay, I'm not getting too
Keep going. We're here to learn, man.
So you know how there's an OS with uppercuts? If you drive rush a normal, people uppercut. Is if you know even if you do a crouching normal, they'll just continue blocking because they're jailed. So Jamie can actually do something like heavy kick, drive rush, level 2, and that could bait things like drive reversal. You can block the drive reversal in time while you get the drink, and then punish your drive reversal because it's -8. It's really messed up.
That's kind of cool. I like that. More tech. We're always in for more tech. Speaking of more tech, this is an anti-JP parry with Jamie. And that was kind of cool. So you get the parry, you actually command grab. You drive impact the second orb, and then you finish the combo. That's so cool.
I need to see it again.
Yes, let's watch it again.
Was that real?
I think so. So if you command grab this, you simply drive impact there, right?
Oh, wait, what?
That is such a smart choice.
Mode off of the how? Command grab puts them in a falling state. They're juggleable, and then the drive impact punish. What? That's the punish? I don't get it.
I don't know why does it punish counter.
I don't think the command grab actually punishes them, but it's like you have maybe the advantage to do that, and then avoiding the fireball with the drive impact because of the armor. But I don't understand why this is putting them in a juggle state.
I agree.
They were in the air. Let's try that. Let's try that right now.
That is mad.
I think the drive impact is because they're in the falling state. The drive impact is popping them up in a juggle state, and then you can follow up with super.
That's part of the very advanced stuff. I really like this. We will beat the JPs. Well, you better do because our next character is JP, and I'm about to show you a lot because we hit pretty much the halfway point of all the clips. So what I'm gonna do is press this button to remind you guys that we run a weekly on Universal /UOS. It's in Europe and NA every Thursday. Yesterday we had to cancel NA because servers were being servers, but every Thursday you'll be able to go for this. You can do /UOS to join the Discord, and stay tuned for the signups while I open all of the next clips that I have, because man, I have a lot on this. I have like about 15 JP clips. JP is literally the most popular tech character so far.
But the good news is like I feel like we discover as many cool JP stuff and as many counter to the cool GP stuff. I don't know, like I've seen many clips that just counter GP and that's it, and that's cool.
Yeah. Going for this, I'm still opening absolutely everything, and while I do, we can talk about WSO. Winner Stays On returns, guys. It's every Wednesday. It's in London, in Canary Wharf. If you're around London, you should definitely attend. As weekly in platform, it's all PS5, it's all 144Hz screens, and it's every Wednesday in London. Flawless Dick, we won the first one on a Wednesday, as Problem X was in attendance, Hurricane was in attendance, so you should definitely show up.
Y'all doing it big. JP reminds me so much of G, where the character design and like the aesthetic, the sound effects, all that looks really cool. But once you encounter like a good G or a good JP, you're like, man, I hate this character. No, I don't care how cool they are.
It's kind of interesting, right? With JP, I have the same thing, which is I lose to him. I'm kind of mad, but he's cool, man. So like, it's okay. No, we take it. So I have finished opening. As you can see, my tabs have come back to life. As we're gonna run through the second part, and we are starting with JP. A nice little highlight from Phenom on the JP counter. I can't. Like, I love this conversion, man.
It does look sick.
Yeah. But you know,
That's
like,
true, though.
I think at the end of the day, if you get countered with JP, please do not jump. Like, do not jump away. That's just a bad idea. Because you're offering your body to science if you jump. The orbs will actually catch you in the air.
Making a donation. Got the organ donor on the ID card.
Yep. Like, I am done. So, never do that. Let's see. Another highlight from JP. Probably next stream right now. Attempting with the Mano. Healing his middles. What's JP about? Yeah, again, same. See? You should never jump there. We're learning, obviously, right? Happens to the best of us, but jumping there is going to destroy you.
Problems
Okay.
Problems reaction was pretty good.
Obviously going... Alright! Setup time from Sonic Fox.
Man.
Oh la la.
Man.
Wait, that was just the left side, right? There's a right side.
And then I think, oh, you could just parry there. You can't parry and burn out, and also he might be able to just grab you out the parry with the teleport.
Exactly.
Brian F did something like this to me yesterday. Like, man, think you're so cool, huh? I'm just a pinata with the candy falling out, and you're over here like having a good time.
I can't believe he can go like both ways so easily, man. And yeah, you said right, if you parry, you're gonna parry just the orb thing. You don't. Then JP lands and can adapt. So it's not just a way out.
Do the command grab while there is stuff in the air. I know it's like that regular, like just in neutral. If he just puts the orb on the top and he can't command grab. Okay. So I would assume the same is true here. He can't do the command grab and actually like unblockable you with the parry. Though I'm not exactly sure about the rules on that either.
Me neither. There's so much to get from understand from JP. Such a deep character. Love it. Sonic Fox obviously has been taking JP to a good level. Up next is Nemo, showing us some corner mix-ups. Oh, you tried to block a DI, look. Sorry.
This ain't Marvel, Nemo. Calm down. Oh.
You literally have a high-low after this one.
Darn it.
And it being a high-low means the drive reversal is not going to be guaranteed. He could block it and punish.
You know, it's good to hold parry against JP sometimes, because if he does like the down spike, multiple fireballs, the air projectile, if they all hit you and you're holding parry, you get a bunch of meter back. Yeah. But that teleport is perfect for punishing hold parry. Not even just like the command grab. Just doing the teleport, landing and grabbing, yeah. It's not easy to let go of parry in time to actually avoid getting a punish counter throw.
Yeah.
So this makes it even more devastating to like try to answer for that.
Well, let's go for a bit more. So you know this so for manga showing obviously it's back to basics, but obviously talking a bit about the projectiles, right? The grab projectile, the clone projectile, they only activate when they're near you, so you have plenty of ways to get through. So even when you're far, a condor spiral like this just cleanly get through. You can't just quote unquote zone with them if there is a fast moving move.
If this is like a pass through, it's not projectile invul, the regular one, I don't think. Yeah. So it
may
just be like.
It's just that they don't activate until they get close to you.
Oh.
So that's why she gets through this, because they're not activated until you see them raise the hands. They actually don't have an actual hitbox.
That's good news. I didn't know that.
That is good news. More stuff. As you said, Foster, we're learning. We have a lot of tech, but we have a lot of anti-JP tech. That's the one. But this is scary. Fenwich has been going through a lot of JP stuff. And imagine you're trying to drive impact JP, right? Like, you know, you're trying to counter the drive impact? Oh, sorry.
Why did that work?
Yeah, why? Why is a good question.
Oh my god. That is such a bad idea.
Again. It did 0.2 speed. What?
So it's cool, right? So basically he sees you jump, he does level 2 on reaction, right? And then immediately DIs. If you DI back, you get bodied.
Oh, okay. So you could grab him out of that.
You know.
But it's not intuitive. It's not like the first reaction you would think of.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good one from Fenrich, and one more from Fenrich, and this one. I don't know if you've seen this one, but this one is actually scary. Like, I'm not saying just watch the combo. Just watch. From a drive impact, right?
Side switch, of course. Why not? Oh!
Puts you in
was that
burnout.
full? They started with full meter, didn't they?
They need a drive impact, so they had 5 bars.
True.
Right?
Oh, the attack contributed to their loss of meter too.
Yeah.
Oh, and the player 1 meter is also replenishing, it seems like. So it's not showing how much they lost.
Yeah. What?
So they probably spent somewhere around 4 bars to do that.
Mm-hmm.
The attacker.
Yeah. Why'd you get so
I mean,
much,
it's still
man?
good. I'm not sure. Whenever I watch these clips, I can't help but think, how good is this? Is it? How can I beat this? I just can't help. But...
Same. I think when I watch these clips, my usual reaction is, I think the more we'll go on SF6, and the more we'll realize that it's not just a game about managing your resources, but managing your opponent's resources. Because you're probably gonna be able to go for combos that are not optimal in damage, but that destroy the drive bar, and that's the thing you should always think about. It's so cool, man.
Yeah, it's almost like the life bar in this game is the least important. Like the drive gauge bar is more important than the life bar.
Yeah. I have like done a random drive impact in combo more than once just to like put my opponent into burnout. You know, just to make them lose that bar.
Yeah, it's an Alpha 3 mentality as far as like guard breaking, dropping your combo on purpose to attack their drive gauge so that they block the next thing and it burns them out.
Yeah.
Because when you hit in this game, it begins the timer for your regeneration on the meter. When you block something, it stops that timer and it takes away the meter. And it gives you meter.
Scary character, man. Scary situations. More, it's Sonic Fox optimizing the EX parry. Because, you know, of course he needs more damage of EX parry. A zoner you cannot, like, rush down. Look at what he gets from one parry. $5.3k.
And I wonder also if it didn't work just to gain a lot of stage control.
Yeah. So one of the things is this, right?
Yeah.
Even if you don't do the super, you're back to full screen. And it's like 3.3k pre-super. Which is decent.
That's very good.
Yeah. And all of this because you tried maybe to throw him on Wake Up. This character is scary, man. Up next. Trade combos. I like trade combos. There we go.
And that's the product of not having a priority system in this game is that heavies, when they trade with lights, you're way more likely to have advantage on the trade. Just like that.
Yeah. This is clean, man. You get so much. So you
Wait,
get-
why?
Hmm?
Because like you said, there's no like priority between different moves. You just said like if you do a light against an heavy, if you did the light, you'll be able to move first afterwards.
If you do the heavy will create more hit stun than the light would. And they trade, so it's one person's hit stun versus the other person's hit stun. The heavy has more hit stun. The light has less hit stun. So the person who gets hit by the light will recover faster than the person who gets hit by the heavy.
Okay. Yeah, so we agree. Okay. Because like I understood like the opposite. Like the person doing the light and receiving the heavy will be able to move first, and I was like I didn't understand.
The opposite, yeah.
So that makes more sense, basically.
Yeah, it's just about the amount of hit stun that the normal, incurs.
Exactly.
More. This one is a stun combo. JP. Look at how much he gets, man.
Marisa, no.
6.3k. Like I like seeing stun combos because you can see like the craziest things people come up with. Up next with JP,
but
because yeah, go for it, sir.
It's I just was about to say, like, it's fine. It's a zoner. He won't be on your neck when you're in the corner and won't do a dry reversal against you. That's fine. A drive
Definitely.
impact, sorry. That's fine.
Never. You'll simply use EX and burn yourself out. So this is punish counter into L-Mix. Thank you. Thanks for playing. I like when you simply can't play. So if you get hit by a punish counter, you simply get a situation where the grab gets comboed. That's what I like. More ways to put pressure. This is, people have been looking for JP max damage. Look at how much you can get of this. What's the highest damage we've found so far, AutoMattock, on 6?
I don't know. Ask Jab. It's probably 7 to 8K with some character. I think he just found a new thing with Lily.
Has he broken the 8K yet?
I don't know. Oh my goodness, 7.6 for
7.6,
JP.
man. Well, obviously it's like
about
not
it.
practical at all, but this is just concept, proof of concept.
Yeah, I think JP has to manually time a lot of these juggles too, so it's not that easy to get them, which could be a good thing.
So yeah, 7.3k is quite mad in terms of damage. After this, we got some. So just look, yeah. Imagine again, right? Very unusual. You are burned out, and you block this. Did you know that you lost? Watch.
Oh, Chip. Oh, shoot.
Thanks for playing.
Level 2 somewhere. Oh.
Thank you for playing.
No, that's not nice.
Much love to you. I cannot believe you chipped that much. 1.9k chip.
Yeah, I gotta do this myself. Find optimal chip damage routes.
And by the way, he set the bot to mash level 3, right? So there is literally no gap in this.
He could have done jab. Could have done pair. He could have done something that he's level 3 for impact.
Yep. 1.9k of pure chip damage. It's crazy. This one, we saw this one with Nemo. Alright, how to beat JP. This is you've talked about this, AutoMattock, is the fact that you can actually go through these fireballs with a dash. So if you have a dash that is fast enough, you will dash under them.
That's what I saw.
Yeah. And so the reason is because they're just not active yet. It's not necessarily because you go through fireballs. But at least
Marisa can do this with their EX Sparta kick.
Yeah. So one a good one to know. But with this, we're done with JP finally. We're moving to Ken.
Let's go.
First off, coast to coast. These are really cool. These look janky, but they're so cool.
For what reason? That's not even. It don't even cost that much.
Yeah.
Those 3 bars of. I mean, yeah, it's 3 bars. You can omit the level 3 and just. Yeah.
Yeah, you can just like finish with DP.
That's pretty.
And you get 3. Oh my god, do I have no jury clip? I have no jury clip.
Ken seems like one of the best characters to me, I think.
Wait, C4 messaged me a jury thing. Can I get the jury? Can I get the jury thing?
Players
C4?
busy looking at fan art.
I will, Look, there was no chun. It's a chun. Some characters are left away, but that's the thing, guys. If you have any clip, if you see any clip that you want to see on the review, you can just tag us, ReversalGG, and use the hashtag SF6 review. What we'll do every week is we'll review every single thing submitted, along with things that we see on Twitter, because all of us look at Twitter all the time. And that's about it. That's all you need to do. You make sure you send us the best deck, and there you go. Right, C4, save the day and send me a jury tech. So let's take a look. I get that much from a juggle DI. That's kind of cool. So airborne
It's
DI.
reasonably. The way they reacted to that was reasonably fast.
Yeah.
Like, you could do that. A human could react to that.
Yeah, that's cool. But that was our one jury clip, guys, of the week. Thank you. Morken, air to air. This is mad cool.
That looks
you
sick.
You get the 2 Jin rise after this, man. Phenom has been playing Ken, and like, it's been so fun to watch him because he keeps bringing so many highlights. Just because you try to jump. Boom. And there we go, level 3. That is
The timing on the jump medium punch looked like it was on reaction too, not just like a training mode timing. It seems practical.
Oh yeah, that was 100% that was an NTR from him, 100% on this one. Up next, more combos. This time it's a corner combo.
What was that?
So you try to DP. Look,
Oh jeez.
that is such a good idea.
Oh.
From a
why
DP
not?
punish. You're like, I feel like I want to go to the other corner, right?
And then the other corner.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good if you feel more comfortable on one side than the other.
Exactly. You do the Justin Wong, you do the Chris G from East Coast to West Coast in one combo. Ken is cool, man. Ken is super cool. The next one.
Definitely kind of character where you do the combo not because it's optimal, but because you got to show them that you got those.
Yeah, it's visually optimal. That's what it is. You know. Look at this from Angry Bird. Oh, you wanted Chuntek? No, you have anti-Chuntek. So imagine you're trying to do this. Well, thank you. Bro, this is so sick.
Don't kill her. No, don't kill her. She's not gonna die. That's not enough.
Oh my god.
For sure, it's not enough.
It's not enough, but
Okay, it's actually not enough. I thought I was about to say like
it is a solid amount, right? Of what? That's a jab. Boop. That is clean.
Oh, I hope you can't do that to Marisa with her phalanx punch when she's airborne. When you counter hit jab it, I bet you can.
You might be able to, yeah, you're right. That's a very clean one. Alright, Morken. This is potentially the biggest damage combo in the corner. Get the full one. Keep the corner. Don't have to go for the janky other side. Boom.
I can't ain't about optimal combos.
6.3k, man.
Actually, I think this is one of those interesting combos. Like we talked about resource management and the fact that he uses 3 drive rush, and I think it's one of those new tech like that people now try to make a tiny walk in their combo to just generate a tiny bit of drive gauge, allowing them to actually do 3 drive rush instead of only 2. Because
tell you
like
what, that was my next tweet.
Oh, sorry. But I mean, you show that. Actually, did 3.
You're like, watch. It's right there. That's the one. he spoiled. He spoiled the show. He knows too much.
I'm sorry.
Go now. You can explain Fauster for the viewers.
So what?
Now you can explain for the viewers. You know the.
All right. So you show the clip first.
Oop. Let me check the clip. Where the hell is my clip? Why do I not have a clip anymore? Clip, please come back.
Did I break everything?
There we go.
Because I spoiled.
There we go.
The whole flow is gone. There we
There
go.
we go. We're back. Okay. So.
Okay, so he did 1 drive rush, 3 bar, a second one, 3 bar again, and yet he still has enough drive gauge to. I think he made overdrive at the end, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't see the last.
So he used the final bar.
Drive rush.
So you can see, right?
My bad.
3 bars.
Yeah.
But between he has the micro walk that gives you that amount of gauge.
Yep.
And then runs in, and now he has like time to do another drive rush or an EX or anything, you know.
So basically, if you have 0.001 of a drive gauge, you can still spend 3 bars.
Yeah. That is like
That's so cool.
the little optimizations. But that micro walk
And
is gonna probably mean the difference between a killing combo and you know, a comeback from your opponent.
And it's even spotlight even more one of the first clip from Andy Walker we saw earlier tonight, like with the parry drive rush, where if you do it perfectly, you just like spend 1 bar and not 1 bar 0.3, something like that, and it shows how important it can be.
Yep, it's the one.
I do think those situations may be not as frequent because it requires you to have full meter, and not most of the time you don't have exactly full meter. But you should know it.
Yeah. Definitely. More tech to know. This is a drive impact combo from Ken, and of course you know it. We're gonna do tattoos.
Yeah, players are just trolling at this point.
I love it, man. You know, it's the one. Up next, this is Ken against JP. A little bit of a tech if you want to get close to JP. That's the one. That's plus 11.
That's what we like to see.
You need to punch the guy. You need to punch him up. That's the one I want to see, man. Like, this one is quite cool. I would like.
What
to
I find interesting about that clip is how often high-level players don't even play ranked. It says new challenger for them. Like, do they got a secret account, or do they just not mess with it? They just play
it's just
only good players.
Big Bird and Angry Bird were playing first to 1 millions between themselves, you know. They don't need ranked. They are ranked. they are ranked themselves. Kimberly, a bit of Kimberly corner setup from Valmaster. Okay.
Oh,
That's not.
That's clean.
The way she just like, hold up, I'm gonna make you cross up though. I love it. Like, no?
that laugh you had, Damascus, it sounded like you were watching a Dragon Ball clip. That was a Dragon Ball laugh.
Listen, man, as a Kimberly player myself, I am all for any more mix that I can get, guys. Guys in chat, if you like see any Kimberly mix, just tag me. Like, I'll be having fun. That is the one, and more Kimberly, more corner pressure. So obviously that's a safe jump.
Safe jump.
Yeah.
No.
And you get the overhead.
Oh
You get the
Time to
instant overhead
guess,
of this, man.
friend.
That's nasty.
Actually, the fact that you have time to set up a bomb and then do a safe jump, like, it's a lot.
Yeah. That's gonna be my go-to knockdown every single time, man. Good luck.
It's messed up is that if you parry and then they grab you, that's a punish counter grab into the bomb, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So simply pick the right choice, bro. What can I say? you know my theory, AutoMattock, 50-50s are fair because I have 50% chance to win, but you have 50% chance to win as well. There's nothing more fair than a 50-50.
What happens when you bring Kurt Angle to the mix? Your chances drastic go down.
Oh my god. From Kimberly to Lily. This is some wake-up pressure from Lily because Luffy has been just looking for his main. And he was looking at Lily for a while. A little bit of good luck. That covers both of the wake-ups. You get a grab situation. That's
nice.
Yeah, that's kind of mad. More wake-up pressure from Lily. Luffy has been sharing a lot of his findings. So
Yeah,
obviously
Lily players are kind of down bad.
Yeah.
I may have to pick up the character and take it on myself, so I can also be down bad.
Listen, the less I see Lily, the happier I am, man. I have strong T-Hawk PTSD. You can't even try impact this, by the way, right? I have strong T-Hawk PTSD from SF4, so I don't really want to face Lily. But yeah, Luffy has changed to a Mano now. Which
I for one am glad that her EX uppercut is not a real reversal. That would have been some bong rips and just obnoxious behavior.
Yeah.
Counter Spire EX uppercut. Counter Spire 360. Like.
So this one is scary, right? After command grab, if she's got a win stock, she can do an instant EX counter spire, and that would beat any normal, and that's +8 on block. +8 in Street Fighter 6. How many times have I seen +8?
I'm genuinely curious to see how Lily will perform in the future, to be fair.
I think she's
Like,
underrated.
that character seems so scary.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
the weakness-
simple, but scary.
This is airborne, so you could uppercut it.
Yeah.
But I believe if you do the light strength, it'll stop in time and uppercuts will whiff.
Yeah.
So she has an answer for the answer.
Yeah.
I think.
She sets the mind game with this, right? And then like expands. More Lily. Windclad medium condor spare into light condor wind is +2. So you still have time for a meaty, you charge and you still plus. And you're still in a command grab situation.
Perfect frame kill. I've won so many matches off this alone.
Listen, if I can give you a tip in chat, right? If you can find any frame kill for your character that gives a guaranteed meaty, you will immediately get to platinum. Like anyone in chat who's struggling to get out of silver, gold, or whatever, you learn one frame kill, and you just spam the hell out of it on wake up. Everyone presses buttons.
Yep.
And then welcome platinum. Yeah, that's pretty much.
Thank you for the advice. Now, as soon as I'm hitting ranked, I'm gonna do that. Thank you.
Go for it. We'll have this. Anti-Lilitech this time, right? So a driver Russell will beat a stock condor clean. You don't have to block and get in a +1 situation, which is a good one. Any kind of wind charge can be drive impacted and punished quickly.
Yeah. I think this is the key to seeing that Lily players have a problem, because they tried to get away with this. I didn't know about it, and then I was like, oh, I can just DI here, cool.
Yeah, like wait, let me win then. That's,
I heard that they can do the just a charge at a spacing with one of the buttons, and then that doesn't lose the DI, but it's definitely something to keep in the back of your mind while you're playing as Lily.
The little ones.
Don't she have another drive move that fill up her windclad stack? Or something like that? Or is
I
it
think
just
it's a
the special move where she kinda dance?
So the light one is just a charge, and the medium and heavy have a hit after. So
And that's it?
Yeah.
There's no other way to charge it?
no, not as far as I
Alright.
know. And up next, a DP punish for Lily.
What?
5.1k, no super. Thank you, Javit.
People say that a lot throughout the years. Oh, thank you, Javits.
Ah. And that's not a hard
And
combo at all,
Spike
you know?
Item.
Yeah. Up next is for you, AutoMattock. We are entering the Marisa territory,
Oh boy.
right? First, little fun fact. Did you know that Marisa's
Oh,
tones
yeah.
has armor? That's an interesting little. I like how all the tones have a little thing. So she can taunt and we'll see
I
that
actually
for
looked
a
at
bit.
the frames on it.
Yeah.
The armor doesn't kick into like frame 1,000,000, so
Yeah.
it'd be cool, but
Yeah, it's for fun, not for use. Corner punish against the eye.
why don't I do that?
Ah,
I just DI back. I forgot you could just.
Look-
Look
at the damage!
Scudam stance. Yeah. Excuse me.
ah.
I mean, just a
6K.
simple BNB from Marisa, you know.
Yeah, I see it all day. Go over to the AutoMattock Laboratories World's Strongest. I mean, that's just a normal thing these days. The whole chat stays quiet. It's like, oh, yeah, we know, big damage.
That's
Next
so
one.
mad.
Next match, please. But I didn't think about using the stance. It seems so obvious. The only issue would be that the regular stance doesn't have armor immediately. I don't think the EX does. In fact, I actually don't know.
Well,
I'm kind of
I-
second
I-
guessing that.
just so
I
you
think
check,
that's the
right?
case. That's the case.
This happened in yesterday's Russell tournament. In match, that was like winners final. Just so you can see.
Yeah, that's why I grab or hit crouching light punch there.
There you go.
Oh,
Lands it in match.
A certain doom.
Lands it in match, man. Big Bad and Angry Bird are so good, man. They're so good. Like, honestly, some of the very best to watch right now. Up next, would you like to deal 60% damage from an anti-air? And here you go.
That makes me want to double check. I don't think the EX version is airborne in Vol.
So I don't think it is,
But I
but
mean,
you have
if
to
it
do
is,
it
that's
early
pretty
enough,
good.
right? Yeah. That's a huge.
Even the
amount,
light
man.
punch version is 12 frame startup, but the airborne is not on frame 1. You can get hit out of even the light punch version, which is really slow, and you gotta really get a protractor out to get the right angle to anti-RP with it. But if you can get that off of it, that's excellent.
Yeah, that is super cool. Up next, it's not a highlight, but just a thing. Did you know that Shuto is master with Marisa in Modern?
What?
Why? Tell me what's good about Marisa in Modern.
I don't know. I've never looked.
Like,
Are you sure that's not just a screenshot of him playing it and then like, we'll just mess around with Modern real
Like-
quick?
no, apparently he's playing in Modern. That's all. But I'm not sure why Marisa. What's the? I didn't figure out what's different.
WTF, mate. I mean, I guess she can have some troubles with reversals and
Yeah.
things like that. If you can more easily do supers to beat DIs, that might help her a little bit in burnout. I don't know.
Yeah, not even sure.
You know her
Yeah.
her phalanx, light punch phalanx is excellent against fireballs. You can punish Guile Sonic Boom at the right space. You can punish it on reaction with her light punch phalanx. So I wonder if the modern phalanx makes that process even easier. If it's just a button, maybe it's the medium strength. I don't know. But the light phalanx especially is really good against fireballs. It makes Marisa, like, you would think JP is a bad matchup, Guile's a bad matchup, but she can get in with those phalanxes.
Yeah, absolutely. Up next, so this might be a fun one. Big Bird and Angry Birds. Big Bird has been playing Marisa. Angry Bird has looked for tech to destroy Marisa. So this is Angry Bird showing how to stop Marisa's stance, right? Goes for light kick into drive impact. And he says, I cannot believe no one discovered this. You know, she's done. So Big Bird answers, please do that, guys, so I can take 70% of your health. Because she can
They
counter
gotta be
again.
in cahoots. Angry Bird, Big Bird, they're in cahoots. They had this whole conversation prior to this. It's like, all right, you're gonna put up this video, and then it's gonna give me an alley-oop, and then I'm gonna slam dunk it in the replies.
This is such a good answer, you know, like they've been like going on tech battles, you know, like on Twitter, and then Angry Bird answers, I don't care, she's still done, because EXDP will stop this. You know, that's the good. So definitely follow the two, man. It's really cool to see them like posting so much. And up next is the clip you have submitted to AutoMattock, so why don't you explain?
Well, this is the end result of a day's work,
Yeah.
and it's not good tech, but it's the best I can come up with against Honda.
Mhm.
When he's near the corner, you can do jab into drive impact, and it'll at least wall splat him or answer the headbutt, just like that.
Oh,
It's not something I'm proud of, but fighting against Honda, you might have to pull out all the stops and find some silly stuff.
hey, if it works, man.
The lesson that I learned about Honda was about the safe jump, and that gave me the idea, well, maybe I can use find an OS with a normal into drive impact, maybe into something like a super, but it's actually not, it's not there. You can't, you had the cancel window remains the same, and you have to just either grab him out of the headbutt immediately or do something stupid like that.
All right, I like it. You know, like learning process, man.
Mm.
To go slowly but surely.
Maybe I'll
and
find something better along the way, but
You know, it's all good.
it's tough.
You guys make sure
Honda
you
character
follow
is something
AutoMattock
else.
though. Make sure you guys follow him. I like watching your stream. It's always very educational and fun. So
Thank
just
you.
send the shoutouts. Make sure you all hit that follow button. Because he does stream a lot. But let's move towards. So I wonder how legit this is, because I was kind of surprised to see it. I haven't seen it in match yet, but Parry Traverse can punish this. So could you hold parry full screen against JP?
I would consider it sometimes. You obviously can't just do it and expect results, but if they are overzealous with their projectiles, you can gain more meter that way. But the cool thing about this, and I noticed this when they first showed JP, and I think one of the content creators had the frame meter on, is that low spike is actually reactable. That move that JP is doing, you can react to it. So this is pretty good. And I do think that JP players should use less of it, unless it's like a combo or if it's a trap that's gonna like hit them, because you lose your advantage when they block the spike. You don't have plus frames in neutral anymore, but when you do the projectiles, that's when you got continuous advantage, so you can keep throwing projectiles and more fakes.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
this is one of the reasons why maybe that's what JP players will eventually divert to, is just more projectiles.
Yep. Well, yes, no Manon indeed. I didn't have a tweet for Manon on this, but you know what? I have tweets for Zangief. Zangief can counter some drive impacts even while in burnout.
Honorable Zangief.
So you can use the very specific counter to beat this.
Yep. And I don't think this works on every. It's my only. I wouldn't be surprised if Manon is the only character this works on.
I don't know how many.
I think
What's
there's
the-
a few.
Yeah.
It's not only specific to Manon, but it's not only. It's not all character for sure.
Yeah, list. It works on characters with drive impacts involving kicks. So Manon, Dee Jay, Chun-Li, Jury, Cammy, Kimberly, and Blanka. Interesting.
Cool.
Interesting. Well, yeah. So another reason to put yourself in burnout as Zangief, you can still answer this. I like that.
That Thunderstorm is so much work, like so much research for such a specific situation.
Yeah. But this is when you're gonna see the true Zangief player, right? The true sweat will use this. Up next, Zangief can force a burnout if the opponent DPs with a bit more than 5 bars.
Watching Zangief do a DI, I'm currently I got PTSD. Snake Eyes, I punished him doing DI, and then he did it again. I was like, what?
Listen, I really like doing 2 or 3 DIs in a row in this game. I feel like people are just, okay, he did a DI, he's not gonna do it again. Yes. Oh, you blocked the second one? And let me do it a third time. I don't know why people don't expect this, but we take it. So this one is kind of cool. This is a bit of a Dhalsim tech, and I like that. So you know the bear grab. The bear grab basically activates when you are close to the opponent's hitbox, which means if you do a full screen bear grab against Dhalsim's limbs, you catch Dhalsim.
Next frame.
That's cool.
Oh!
See what I mean? Like, that kind of changes the entire dynamic of a Zangief against Dhalsim matchup.
And on top of parrying and maybe drive rush punishes on the limbs, Zangief might be okay in this
Yeah.
game. He doesn't. I like when I say he's honorable Zangief in this game. Basically, what I'm saying is his 360 doesn't have Oki, which means he goes back to neutral, which means he has to like pay attention to what you're doing and not just dash up EX360, dash up EX360, dash up heavy kick. He actually has to play neutral and be smart about it.
Yeah.
And it makes me interested in playing him.
I honestly think, like, I've seen people saying he's not good. I don't understand this. Like, in a game where every normal is negative on block, a grappler like Zangief cannot not be good. When I play against Zangief, I literally do like crouch medium punch into backdash because I'm scared. I don't want to put pressure. I'm -2.
It's his
you have a
advantage,
command
and he
grab.
has a command grab with a lot of range.
Yeah. Like, I can't see him being bad, you know, like. But obviously, time will tell on this. More Zangief because why not?
Certainly takes work.
Yeah. Like, watch. That's half of your life. Of a jump in. That is crazy. Snake Eyes, man.
I bet you get Oki just off of the down medium punch. If you don't end it, that probably gives you good knockdown advantage just with that alone.
Ugh.
That's one thing Zangief doesn't have. His sweep gives him good Oki, but a lot of his knockdowns, his grabs are good.
Yeah.
But like the lariat and the 360 and some of the command grabs, it's hard to get something to follow up with.
Yeah. Well, you know, you still have a couple options. So this is a reversal punish for Zangief. Why can't he do like EX throw? That's a lot, man. That's a lot. DPing in the corner against Gief, you're dead. Plus, you have to think, right? If you're in the corner against Gief, you probably have half of your life down.
Yep.
Right? So that probably kills you. That is scary as hell. But with this, you know, I have a few remaining tabs, but this is what we're going to do now. We have run through all of the characters. So I like to finish this show with fun stuff. So I compiled a few highlights of like fun plays, fun little clips to watch and enjoy together. And as always, guys, if you ever play and have like a little of a cursed interaction, fun little moments, tag us, use the hashtag SF6review, and we'll make sure that we put this in, because in any fighting game I like tech, but I like the curse stuff. I like the dumb stuff. And we're gonna start it for you, AutoMattock. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna tell you to watch.
He turned around too. What did JP do? That's sick.
The turn was so weird.
That doesn't make any sense.
It looks like these bad mods. That's what it looks like. Like, why did she?
It looks like a rollback interaction. Like he was supposed to. Like the teleport didn't actually happen.
It's weird.
That's the. But why would she turn around then? I don't know. That's cursed.
Yeah. Yeah, the hitbox behind her makes sense. I guess that's why it's rather that he pressed the button, because it's a punish counter, right?
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Maybe JP's teleport when he's in the air is a punish counter state.
Yeah. Got to love it, man. Got to love this stuff. This one, I like it. It's called Noise, and I think there is no better way to describe this clip. It's terrible. Like, he clearly hits him, especially the final one. The final one. There is no way this doesn't hit.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't know.
It makes me think he has different angles depending on what button you use. I actually don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I'm sorry, Aziz. Skill issue. What can I say? Speaking of skill issue, like watch this prime skill issue, guys. This is about to be the biggest skill issue you've seen in this game.
Uh-oh. Oh, burnt out. Uh-oh. Okay. Palm follow-up, maybe? Oh, he's critical art, so he can't... You gotta drive rush off of this thing.
So,
over here like, oh yeah, what can you do after the knockdown? Oh, there's a fireball in the air.
The up fireball just literally waits for the animation to finish. It's like, there's an entire animation finishes, you get hit. Smoked. Literally smoked. Like, what can I say? Up next is... I've called this clip Outplayed. And that's Phenom, who just wanted to... Hey, Phenom, if you guys don't know the lore, Phenom hates Dhalsim after 5, right? Phenom is one of the biggest Dhalsim hater. So he had to share this clip. Because that's a little cool with punish. This is so satisfying, man. It's so cool. Like...
Oh, proxy guard.
So
if
clean.
proxy guard was on that medium punch, he wouldn't. He walks away during the medium punch.
Yeah. That is so
If this
clean.
game had more proximity guard, the medium punch would have hit.
Yeah. I love it. And good amount
Maybe
of
the spacing was good enough that it wouldn't have, but there is an influence there.
Yeah. Up next, it's a clip I have named with one word: Outplayed. And he says, "This is truly the game of all time."
Stupid.
There's something that always gets me in these clips that just are cut at the perfect moment. Like optimal run start. What can I say? Oh my god! And if you liked Outplayed, I have another Outplayed for you.
Oh. Is there a teabag at the end?
What is happening with
Boom!
with Marisa's hitboxes?
Just a few pumps.
Like it's so good. It's weird, right? She keeps like clipping JP that way.
You get a different knockdown on the Failing's punish counter.
And a couple more. Let's take a look at this one. Is the matchup.
Uh-oh. We already know.
You know what's gonna happen, right?
The fireworks are in the air.
You know what's gonna happen. You think you're good.
That's even worse.
He
Like,
had so much time to observe.
My man ran into it. He did not realize.
It
That's
dribbled about 2 times, very slowly.
yeah, but you never know how many times it will bounce. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like he forgot it was an overdrive fireball, so he just like went through. It would land and disappear. And
Oh my
I
god.
like that logic. It bounced twice. It should be done by now.
Yeah, but it's not. I'm sorry, outplayed. And up next, for our second to last final highlights, like I call this a mano round. You see the length of the video, right? This is
boy.
like any percent Street Fighter 6.
4 golds, by the way. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, don't kill him.
Shake his hands. GG's. Like, what can I say? Optimal round start? Into 2 grabs.
Optimal round start.
Optimal round starts. What can I say? Like, optimal.
I mean, that was still 4 hits, right? There was 4 chances there. It's not that bad.
No, it's not that bad. You know, it's a skill issue. What can I say?
Slide, then jump it, then a command grab, then a jump in.
Oh
That's
my
2.
god.
Jump in. That's 3, and then 4. That's 4 chances.
That's listen.
Fair.
Simply jump the command grab. Simply jump the command grab. That's all I can say for this. The man around. And last but not least, I always like to finish this show with a dumb, stupid, fun clip, you know, of the week. And I think the funniest clip I've seen this week is probably this one, because we need to check a bit. We need to finish this in style, and I think this is the best way to finish it.
Answer.
Little dance party, man. Enjoy SF6. That's about it. You don't need anything more. I like this. Whoever had the idea of doing this, you know, little one, and that's the perfect way to close our first review, guys. First episode, been there for like almost 2 hours. 102 clips shown, and how much have you learned today, guys, in chat? How much have you learned, Fauster, today?
I mean a lot. I've seen a lot of clips, but at least now I got a lot of explanation with it, so that's very cool. Now, if I can keep everything in mind, it's another question. I'm not sure I'm gonna remember everything by tomorrow, but at least I'll be able to watch the VOD back again, so...
Absolutely.
I mean, step by step. That's cool.
So, and did we manage to teach you anything, AutoMattock? Or did you
Quite a
only
bit.
cook?
Quite a bit, and I will say I'm proud because, you know, old young Jibbo / AutoMattock over here. I was one of the original FGC members posting tech on Twitter, so
Yep.
making me feel like I'm behind. You know, I've been too busy preparing for Twitch rivals, and now I'm gonna get back to the tech and, you know, contribute to this beautiful movement.
I mean, yeah, I do love this. I will be looking forward to your tech. But of course, for all of you guys in chat, if you want to showcase your tech, it's very simple. You just tag reversal_GG on Twitter. I'm going to write it in chat, and you use the hashtag SF6 review. What we'll do every week is obviously we'll compile all of the things that we see on Twitter, but also the things that you guys submit. And that way we can all make sure you learn, we learn together, and we keep it up, because there is so much to learn in this game that I just want to continue and learn slowly but surely, man. It's gonna take a while to feel fully knowledgeable in this game, but it's been such a fun experience to learn, man.
Yeah, 100% agree. I mean, this game I do feel is the closest to Street Fighter V, which is not my favorite fighting game. I like a lot about it. But the emphasis is like you got a lot of guessing when somebody gets you knocked down. There's a lot of like heavy pressure to make the correct read, and maybe you can look at your resources and make an informed decision. But at the end of the day, it's a guess. However, in this game, the neutral, I feel very satisfying when I use my reactions to whiff punish. I feel really good about when I manage those resources and put myself in position to make good reads. And the netcode works great, and the game has a lot of content that's really good. So I'm really happy, and I'm happy to keep playing this game.
Likewise, man. How is your training going, Fauster?
I mean, so cool. Like, to be fair, I barely played like Street Fighter 5. I didn't find many interest into it to be honest. But I feel like one thing that I love the most about Street Fighter 6, well, despite yesterday that we have some server issues, like otherwise we have a finished game that works perfectly fine. So actually when I want to try something and can do it, like the training mode is perfect. I can play with friends on different kind of console. I don't have any issue with that. I love also like all of the game engine, like the drive gauge and stuff is something that I really love for now. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna play a damn lot of the game, that's for sure.
That is all of us, guys. But big thank you to you guys, of course, for joining me today. To Tyrant as well, who had to leave a bit earlier. And to all of you guys in chat, I hope you enjoyed the very first review. Shout out to all of the new followers. Do you guys have anything to plug before we go raid? I see Veggie is streaming. We'll raid Veggie and watch some Zangief together. What do you have to plug, Mr. AutoMattock?
You just head over to the Twitch, twitch.tv/AutoMattock, youtube.com/Jibble. The Twitter is @AutoMattock. But appreciate y'all having me.
That's the one. All good. Foster, anything to plug on your sides?
Honestly, come and watch the YouTube video on Reversal. We got a lot of different videos coming up. This is the only thing I'm working on right now, so go for it, guys.
A lot, guys.
There's lots of beginner and expert content, so come and watch it.
We are working on pretty banger content on SF6. Of course, always so follow the YouTube, guys, follow the Twitch. But that will be it for today. I'm gonna go and raid Veggie so we can keep watching some SF6. But as for us, that is us done for the day. Are you gonna stream later today, AutoMattock, or are you done for the day?
I'll be back tomorrow.
Oh, he'll be back tomorrow, so make sure you follow the man and watch the #1 lab on this. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us today. I'm gonna send the raid. Much love to everyone, and see you very soon on Reversal. Remember that we have an offline weekly on Wednesday and an online weekly on Thursday, so plenty of SF6 to look forward to. But until then, Damascus out. Thank you so much for today, and see you this weekend for more SF6, of course, because we're not gonna stop at all, man. Never.